Hello everyone. Today we're going to be taking a look at the brand new 2019 reprinted Lost Realms expansion pack. It's finally here. It has finally arrived. We are starting to get the reprints for 2019 in Talisman. I could not be more excited about this. So we're going to go ahead and unbox this puppy and see what's inside. So let's get started. Some things to note about this expansion pack is that it actually contains two previous expansions, the Deep Realm as well as the Nether Realm. Now the Deep Realm was a community expansion and the Nether Realm was a really small expansion. So along with the inclusion of both sets, you'll also get these character color rings, which wasn't included in the past, which is kind of a nice addition to this. Another thing worth noting here is that this set actually requires the city and the dungeon expansions because it comes with tiles that will connect the two, as well as of course the base game. So what all comes in this? We get 2 special realm cards connecting city and dungeon, 3 new alternate ending cards, 20 bridge cards, 20 tunnel cards, and 36 nether cards designed to challenge even the hardest of adventurers. So super excited to open this, can't wait to get started. So let's go ahead. So along with the boxing today, because this is the first one and probably the most interesting of the expansion boxes, we're going to go ahead and take a look at what the print quality looks like on these, including how the tiles looks on the board, how the cards kind of compare to the rest of the set. Alright, here we go. Alright, inside we got the printout with some of the rules, what to expect, how to use those little things on your characters, right down here. Okay, the set symbols, we got the Nether symbol and the Deep Realm symbol, so both of them are intact in this set, so you can still separate out both of them, even though this came in one box. So. Alright, here we have those alternate ending cards, and it looks like this must be the Nether card here. We'll open that in a second. We got the bases. Open this up here. They're plastic, not gummy or anything, so they'll probably snap into the figures. We'll test that in a second too. Alright, and here we got the Nether Realm. And here we have the Deep Realm. Okay, cool. Alright, so let's go ahead and start opening up some of this stuff here. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to take a look at is we're going to take a look at those alternate ending cards. We'll set this aside here. Get that out of the way. It's good to see that the box format is also still the same as the prints of the past from Fantasy Flight and Games Workshop. Okay. Alright. So we got Pandora's box here. Let's try and get this close enough here. The gauntlet. The hunt. Nice art there. And here we do have the 2 types of Deep Realms expansions here. So let me set these aside. The first one we got here is Skull Passage, draw 2. Draw 2 cards from the bridge deck. The bridge deck is going to obviously be in this Deep Realms pack here. Or Lost Realms, Deep Realms. And then we got Catacombs, take top 3 tunnel cards. And then Throne Room, fight the Wraith Lord. You must fight the Wraith Lord in psychic combat. He has a craft of 4. Add 1 for each treasure card on this space. It's kind of unique. Cool. So we'll show you what that looks like on the board later too. So, but one thing to note that these are not the thick cardboard tiles. They are the texture, same texture as those alternate ending cards and character cards here. We got Rat Run, draw 2. It looks like it's behaving the same. It's a bridge here. Okay. right? Rat Nest. You must fight a venomous rat queen in battle. She has a strength of 3. And add 1 for each object in the space. Then the old sewers, take the top 3 tunnel cards and put them in a stack in front of you and counter the top card of your stack each turn until you have no cards remaining. So these kind of behave the same way as the city would, so we'll go ahead and get those set up and kind of get an idea of what it looks like on the board in a little bit. Okay, now it's time to go ahead and look at this Nether Realms deck. So let's pop this one open. There's a little pull tab on here if I can get to it. There we go. Alright, this is just the kind of tip card saying what set it is, as well as the cover card. The texture of the card feels the same. We'll compare them along with the ink in a little bit here. But if we go ahead and look here at the backs, we got all these Nether cards. Okay. Cool. Those include some creatures here. Try and zoom in. Maybe we can get good quality. Maybe not. Alright. We got Strength 2, Craft 2, some followers, some Flesh Golem, Faith Bound, Storm Dragon, that's pretty cool. Mimic, awesome. Mist Dragon, Nether Drake, cool. There's a lot of cool cards in here. I'm not going to read through all of them. We got some Craft 8, Strength 8. So we got some pretty powerful guys in here, and it looks like a lot of cool different followers here as well. We got an event. Pyrochanter summons a fearsome firestorm. You must discard all of your objects, and then all characters in this region must lose a life. That is pretty evil there. Then we got a Craft of 13 Titan Wraith. That's awesome. And then a Temple Drake. Really cool deck here. Alright, so let's go ahead and put this back on. And here we are with the Deep Realm deck. Let's go ahead and give this one open as well. Oh, it kind of fell apart there. Alright, got top card as well, and a little tip. Let's see what we got here. Some followers, some events, the Geminax Turncoat event. There's a lot of events. City Rats, Night Zombies. These things look pretty themed, I would say, to those two passages there. Some magic objects, Pharaoh's Crown, a broken sword, interesting, chest, Tome of Ages, a trap, that's kind of cool, sliding walls, cool. Trap cards are kind of awesome there. So then we got some more creatures here. These don't seem to be as powerful as before. We got a Stygian Talisman. You may only enter Valley of Fire if you have one of the Fabled Talismans. Other characters cannot heal or gain life while you are at the Crown of Command. Just another talisman there. And a Skeleton Key. Interesting. We got the Draco Lich. Interesting. It's a Craft 10 Dragon. Alright. So let's look at the back of these here now. Alright. Right, so we got these catacombs. We got bridge cards here. So very, very neat. And now, I think it's the moment we've all been waiting for. We're going to start comparing how these all look compared to the Talisman's print run of Fantasy Flight, which I happen to have with me today. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to compare some card quality. I got here just a basic adventure card, something that's not in these sets. These sets are more themed cards here, but what we're looking at here is how the ink kind of looks in comparison, what we might be able to expect on the other ones. Same quality card here, and it looks like the actual ink is pretty similar as well. So nothing to worry about, fortunately. Okay, now moving on here. Let's just get these cards out of the way. We got these alternate ending cards, okay? Let me pull on over the base game here. Whoa. Alright. Got character card craziness going on. It's happening off the camera here. Alright. We got... This came from the base game. And this is the current version. Yeah. It looks like the card quality is about the same, a varying degree. This one is actually from the Woodlands expansion. And this one is actually from the Nether realm. Okay. Yeah, they look very similar. Can't tell the difference. Okay, we also have the warrior here. What we're going to do is we're just going to grab one of these bases and kind of plop it on. Yep. As expected, he kind of clicks into place here. And I guess the way you pop him out is you just pull on him. But if you don't want to be mean, I guess you could probably use one of your cones and just kind of pop him out there, but he fits pretty snug. So, really neat, helpful when you're having a lot of other people playing your game. Okay, and I think that brings us to the final occasion. We're going to go ahead and put this on the board and see how it looks with the dungeon and the city, so you guys get a sense of how those are combined. So let's go ahead and move on over to that table and go and plop these on. So I had to switch to a different device here, just so we could actually get to the table. But as you can see, we got the city. Let me zoom out a little bit there. Alright. So these are just two cards that come in, and as you can see, the bridges connect, or you can take the catacombs direction and fight a boss. Same for this direction here. Okay? Cool stuff. So that is what it looks like on the board. It would be really cool if they did something on the other side as well, but only time will tell if they actually make new expansions. Well, that concludes today's unboxing of the Talisman Magical Quest game Lost Realms expansion. Hopefully you guys all enjoyed it. Hopefully you all are excited to get your hands on this yourself, and we'll have more unboxings to come with the rest of these expansions as I start to get them. So stay tuned and look forward to that. In the meantime, you can find other Talisman related content on dickwizardry.com, as well as anything else fantasy related, including movies, TVs, books, video games, board games, you name it, we got it covered. Till next time.